In this video, I'm going to be ranking popular dating advice women love to give men, and I'm going to be exposing the piece of advice that are just absolutely trash and sharing the ones that I think are actually not too bad. My name is Andrew. I'm a men's dating coach. I help guys all over the world get a girlfriend, meet their dream girl. So I've actually snuck one in here that women don't typically give, but it was kind of funny, so I just wanted to put it in here. But we're going to kick this off with a classic. So here we go. I just want a nice guy. So this demonic piece of advice probably put me in a position where I was in 12 to 13 different friend zones in my teenage years. They were not they were not good years for me. And it's because it's inherently flawed. It is not honest. It's not really true. And it's not that women want the arsehole. It's the fact that the nice component of this is not real. It's not accurate, because what is a nice person? I'm not talking kind, but nice. A nice guy, well, he's very self-sacrificing. He's actually quite dishonest, and he doesn't really stand up for himself. These are really unattractive traits, and I thought if I was just that guy that could walk over and take the flowers, who could make her day, always be there, making her laugh, making her smile, be the guy that has just walked over time and time again, she'd like me. But we all know this is very much untrue. Women want a kind guy, sure, but they also want a guy that respects himself. And I just want a nice guy. Honestly, it encourages guys not really to respect themselves. It encourages them to be super placating. So we're ranking this right in E. That sucks. Next, this is the one I wanted to put in here just because it's funny, but guys hear it all the time. Just be confident, bro. Yeah. Honestly, this is so dumb, and I would like to put this out there. Do not take advice, dating advice, from guys that have always been attractive, that are always crushing it with women. Is ridiculous. It's like taking advice on how to grow an Instagram profile from an attractive girl. Realistically, I don't think you're playing the same game as us. So any of these guys that are out here that are just like, oh yeah, you just need to be confident, just walk up to her and rizz her. No, they have no fundamental understanding of how dating works, because everything came so easy. So they've been filled up with all the good feelings, all the confidence, because it just was there for them. They don't understand the idea of being invisible to women. So next time some like 6'5" Chad is like, just be confident, bro, understand this is just useless. It's maybe marginally better than be a nice guy. So I'm ranking it in D. Next, just talk to her. Sometimes your girl, like, you'll have some female friends, then just like, oh yeah, just go talk to her. You know what? Is not actually too bad advice. I'm going to give this a slightly higher ranking, because dating is way more about just taking shots and it being a numbers game. And most guys don't like to hear that, because then it means they have to face rejection, and that's tough. And if your self-esteem's not that high, rejection's really difficult to deal with. But speaking personally, I've done over 1,000 approaches, and a lot of the times I'll have gone over there, I'll have said the wrong thing, I'll have said something stupid, but she was still interested. There were plenty of times where I've kind of like fumbled the approach, but she seemed to get on with me. She seemed to find it interesting, fun. And it was just like, oh, okay, this doesn't actually need to be perfect. We don't need to be perfect. Often it is taking that shot. Doesn't mean it guarantees it. No, but dating is a numbers game. There's not a lot I can say to a girl that's got a boyfriend to get her to be interested if she's happy. But the girl that is single, that's looking for somebody, the difference between me being spectacular in what I say and me just being all right is not a lot. She's already open to the idea of dating. So just speak to her. Just talk to her. I'm going to give it an A. I'm going to give it an A. I think it's actually not bad advice. I think the heart's in the right place when we're talking about this. Next, we've got Plenty More Fish in the Sea. Shout out to Finding Nemo. Cracking movie. So, once again, girls not doing too bad with this, because what does it create? If you're saying plenty more fish in the sea, it's kind of like a crude version of just being like, dude, you have more options. We live in a time of abundance. We no longer live in tribal era when we've got Susan and Tina as our only bloody options that we can date. Nah, you are exposed to the entire world, and nice guys in particular have that such bad habit of getting obsessed over this one girl that's going to change their bloody life. It's simply not the case. So Plenty More Fish in the Sea is a crude, low-resolution attempt, but it's actually pretty accurate. So you know what? We're going to slam it into B tier. Because for you, anyone that's like obsessing over that one girl from the office or one girl from school, that friendship group one, I've been there. And it never works out. It never works out. It is, if you've not made something happen, it's not going to. They do it in movies because it adds drama, it adds tension. It's not very interesting if right at the end he meets a girl and you know nothing about her. So they create this false perception where, oh, it actually happened with the girl he's wanted to the whole time and she finally realizes he's great. No, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Right, next one. And this is one I beef my girlfriend over. This is hilarious. So, it'll happen when you least expect it. You know, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I think you're just trying too hard. I think you're just trying to do too much. Let it come to you. It'll happen when you least expect it." Oh my God. This is an inherently awful advice. And do you know why it's awful advice? Because it's not for you. Because do you know who dating just happens for? Women. I met my girlfriend by going deliberately out to a city centre, walking up and approaching women. And I would introduce myself, say, "Hey, I thought you look really awesome," wanted to introduce myself. And I'm actively making that happen. But for her, what was her day? She was going out shopping for an outfit. So from her perspective, dating does just happen. If you're a pretty girl, guys are throwing options your way all the time, and you can just kind of cycle through them. But for guys, if you get told, "Oh, it'll happen when you least expect it, don't worry, it'll come for you." No, especially if you're not a guy very much like me that was not gifted with a plethora of options throughout my early life. Nah, I had to actually work on it. I had to put myself in a position to win. No girl is going to magically turn up in your bedroom, unfortunately. So E tier, I think we're going E tier. This is fucking terrible stuff. Like, it makes men low agency. It is dumb and not helpful. So, our final one, that is, yeah, just be yourself. Just be yourself. And now this is kind of complicated because inherently that advice isn't too bad because you shouldn't be anyone else. This is where so much dating advice goes wrong because they'll get you to act and pretend to be all these other things, almost similar to like just be confident. It's like, no, this isn't like playing a game of poker where it's like, oh, I can bluff my way to the end and they never see my cards. No. If you get into a relationship with someone and you're pretending to be someone else, it will come out. I failed at this in my first relationship. I hadn't addressed half of the things that were bothering me, my like internal emotional issues, the fact my lifestyle wasn't set up, and I tried to pretend and hide them. I made it a year and it just crumbled. It was awful. Do not do this. But just be yourself is the correct advice. It's like, just be yourself because there's no point being anyone else, but it doesn't guarantee you the win. Okay? We don't get a girlfriend just because we was ourselves. Sometimes we do need to improve. If we are depressed, overweight, jobless, living at home, just being ourselves, yeah, it'll help, but it's not going to guarantee us the girl. Instead, men have to work on these things. Women get this kind of gift. It's one of the like nice female privileges that they will be pursued, they will get interest. But for men, if you're not getting interest, the only one that's coming to save you is you. Maybe me, maybe if I'm being generous, but it's on you. So this is going into C tier because it's half useful, half not. Where has this gone? Okay, well, we've wrecked this. That's bad. So let's send that to the back. Hey, here we go. Just be yourself, C tier. There was no S tier. Most dating advice sucks, not gonna lie. But we have got some C tiers in here. And if you want to know how you can be actually charismatic while still being yourself, I recommend checking this out. Watch this channel, see these videos. I try and give you the best dating advice that I can because I have done the work. I didn't get the gifts, I did the hard work, and I show you the quick way that you can do it too. So check out that video. I'll see you on the next one.